What's up, peoples? It's your boy Melly Metanoia, and as you can see, I'm here with a guest. I've got my little nephew here. This is one of my nephews. This is my oldest nephew. Tell the people, hey TJ.
Hello.
What's up? He said that he wanted to be in this video. Hey, it's him. It's him. If he's bored to death, that's on him. I warned him. I warned him already. Okay. Well, anyway, what do I want to say? Well, if you guys notice, I took down my last video, and the main reason is because I was feeling a little convicted about it, and a recent conversation with a friend kind of reinforced that. I hope you guys can hear me. I know this fan is on. All right. I hope you all can hear me a little bit better. But yeah, though I believe that the message was not wrong, I believe that the way in which I delivered that message was wrong. It really wasn't the best. So I was having a conversation with a friend recently, and it kind of reinforced my conviction, because a little of the conversation that we were having, it was almost like I was ministering to myself, and I was feeling kind of hypocritical. I was telling him about something, but then I kind of was basically doing the same thing in my video, so I took it down. And what really convicted me was 1 Corinthians chapter 13. Like I said, what I was saying, I don't think was wrong. It was just how I said it. It just, to me, just came across very, very harshly. And me calling people clowns, I don't know. I think that was a little bit uncalled for. Also considering the fact.
Also, that was a little bit weird.
And see, and my little nephew, he watches my videos, which is another reason why I need to really be careful of what I say and how I say it and the way I present it, because.
You left me my second cat.
Oh, sorry. Thank you very much. That's my other nephew, guys.
Is actually my brother.
What? Yes.
How is this?
Okay, you can sit down over here, but I'll be done in one second. Okay? Well, not 1 second. In a few minutes, I'll be done. Okay?
What is that?
I'm making a video.
No, come. No.
You want to sit next to your brother?
Yes. Come.
Can you climb up there, or do you need help? Okay.
Stop.
It's like what sort of example am I leaving? I'm just finding out not too long ago that he's watching all my videos. He's watching how I behave. He'll end up learning that behavior and not knowing that there could be a better way to dealing with a situation other than being frustrated and angry about a situation. There's always a better way. So I felt convicted, and so I took the video down. So also, there's a scripture that talks about that a soft answer turns away wrath or something. I'm just paraphrasing, but I'll put the verse up. So that did it for me. And also this verse in 1 Corinthians chapter 13. Though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels and have not charity meaning love, I am become as sounding brass or as tinkling cymbal. And though I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have all faith so that I could remove mountains and have not charity, I am nothing. And though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, and though I give my body to be burned and have not charity, it profiteth me nothing. And here are the attributes of charity and their love. It says, charity suffers long and is kind, right? Charity envieth not. Charity vaunteth not itself, is not puffed up, does not behave itself unseemingly, right? Seeks not her own, is not easily provoked. It's okay, ma. Thinks no evil, rejoices not in iniquity, but rejoices in the truth. It bears all things, it believes all things, it hopes all things, and it endures all things. Charity never fails, but whether there be prophecies, they shall fail. Whether there be tongues, they shall cease. Whether there be knowledge, it shall vanish away. So, and it also got me to thinking, and I don't know if I mentioned this before, me calling somebody else a clown and stuff because they don't yet understand God's grace. I have to remember that I was once in that place. I was once pointing the finger at people, criticizing people for their lifestyles and their sinful ways, and I never looked at myself. I was able to look at everyone else's sin problem, but I wasn't able to look at it myself, and I was a turn or burn individual, and I have my own struggles. I was being extremely hypocritical, and so if I considered those type of people clowns, then I too was a clown. Now, thank the Lord for the Holy Spirit who finally led me to the truth, and now I understand the truth. Now I should probably extend that same sort of grace to individuals who don't yet understand this yet. Now, will there ever be times where I will have to show some, be a little bit more stern and quote unquote angry? I think so. Jesus was the same way with the Pharisees, especially when you get to Matthew chapter 23. You see, he called them. He called them vipers, and he said, they're just the outside of their tomb is whitewashed, but they're just full of dead men's bones. So that was a harsh word right there. But I also have to remember. What, you got a question? Okay, what's your question?
What is something bad that you did before?
Something bad that I did before? I'll let you know in a second. One of the bad things that I know I did was my last video when I was calling people clowns. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad of me at that time. So yeah, like I was saying,
was also rude.
And it was rude. It was rude. So even if a child out of the mouth of babes, right? He perceived it as rude. A little child, if a little child, innocent child, perceived what I was doing as rude, then it has to be rude. Children always give their honest opinions about anything and everything, because that's all they know. All they know to be is just tell it as they see it, But that's neither here nor there. I also wanted to say, speaking of the Pharisees, when Jesus dealt with the Pharisees, in verse 23 of Matthew, that's exactly how he was. He was very stern. I also have to understand that he had this history from all of the book of Matthew. Hold on one second, TJ. Hold your thought one second. In all of the book of Matthew, he just kept having these interactions with the Pharisees, and they just weren't getting it. And he just got to the end of his rope. That's how I see it. But he didn't always deal with the Pharisees that way. Perfect example was Nicodemus. Nicodemus was a Pharisee. He believed everything that the Pharisees believed, everything, except he dealt. Close that door, please, Noe. Close that door, please. Close it. Thank you. Close it all the way. Thank you. he dealt with Nicodemus a little bit more differently. Nicodemus was a little bit, right, Noe? Right. Nicodemus, I think, was a little bit more receptive to the word. And I think that I probably should, unless I'm dealing with someone direct, you know, I probably shouldn't just blanket my frustration over, you know, everyone and deal with everyone the same way, because there are some people that what I'm saying, that could very well be the seed. Well, maybe not the seed, that very well could be the water. Maybe someone else planted the seed. What I say could very well be that water that will help that seed take root, you know. But if I deliver what I'm saying in a way that's perceived as harsh, or as my nephew said, rude, then it probably won't be received as well. So I just have to keep that into consideration. Yes, there's a time for everything. There's a time for war, but then there's also time for peace, right?
Also, I can say my question that I wasn't about to say earlier.
Okay, what's your question?
Was actually, there's actually a kid in my class named Matthew.
Speak. You probably got to speak a little bit louder, TJ. Let me close this door. I'll be right back.
And of course, there is a kid in my class named Matthew.
Because I'm away.
Okay, there's a kid in your class named Matthew.
Yes.
And what's going on with Matthew?
Like,
My brother?
I'm fantastic.
Let's see my brother.
And the only people that don't pay
I
attention
come
is
to see you.
Ella, Sebastian, Oscar, and Abiel, and also Zahara. So
They don't pay attention?
So 5 people that don't pay attention.
5 people that don't pay attention in class.
Look, and
Daddy.
all of them get over it.
Do you ever not pay attention? Are there ever times where you don't pay attention?
No, like every single day.
You pay attention every single day?
Yes.
Every single day you pay attention. You sure about that? I don't know about that one. But you know, the Bible does say that man will proclaim his own goodness, right?
Yes, Sam.
Ain't that right, TJ? All right. Well, everyone, I just want to say I love everyone, and yes, I'm not perfect, and you know, I've made an apology video before, and I'm pretty sure this is my second one so far since having this channel, and this probably won't be the last one. So this is just how I'm feeling at this moment, and yeah. For everyone that I've offended, I'm very, very sorry. But you know, I will stand up. For truth. I will. I just know that God's truth, the truth of His Word, it stands alone. And it's true whether someone believes it or not. I don't think it's always necessary for me to deliver a message as strongly as I did. Like I think in that particular case, it was a little bit uncalled for. This is just how I'm feeling, the conviction I'm feeling in my heart about it right now. And I don't know. I'm almost certain that that I'll have another moment where it may happen again, and you know, just depending on whether I feel it was justified at that point, then I may keep the video up. Something in me just didn't feel right. It didn't feel right. It didn't sit well with me. So I decided to take it down. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. Anyone got the wrong impression of me, through that video. I apologize, and yeah. Hope you forgive me. And if you don't, I mean, that's fine. That's fine. But I hope you do.
Uncle May?
Alrighty. Till next time. Peace. I'll talk to you later. You want to say bye?